Hi, I'm Jelena Jankovic and this is a day in my life.
9 o'clock you're having practice, and then you know the All Access Hour. We have the US Open Series shoot at 5 o'clock.
My mom? CNN film. Yeah. Cheers. My mom arrived last night. She was so tired and she woke me up this morning.
That's good. Hit it. Yeah. Good.
You say no, I'm not a top five.
Federer, he just doesn't show anything. You know, if you see him, you don't know if he's winning or losing.
Right.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Good, you? I'm all done with that.
Jelena, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm so tired.
I'm gonna moisturize you first.
This could get crazy. And here's our hotel, finally. Long day.
What is life like on the tour? Because tennis players can be, particularly women tennis players it seems, can be quite outspoken against each other. Does it ever get catty?
To be honest, our life can be sometimes very difficult and lonely because we are on the road for most of the year. We travel so much. We are in different places almost every week, and for me the most difficult thing is being away from my family and friends. Oh my God, you're coming in my room? That's embarrassing. Nobody's waiting for me. Just empty. I think they know that you guys are coming.
You can show the little teddy bears.
Oh, these are my little teddy bears that I got from the fans. It says like, well done, good luck. Sometimes I just wished I was just a normal girl staying at home and living a normal life, but this is my job. But catty fights or I don't know, because I'm not a person like that to go and talk about other girls. I mean, we're great competitors. We really try our best when we are on the court, and as soon as when we step off the court, we are normal girls, and we can have fun and have lunch with each other, have coffee, have nice chats.
You moved to the US from Serbia when you were 12 years old. What was life like in Serbia back then?
I was, quite an active kid, and I was going to school. I went to regular school, and to be honest, when I began playing tennis, I never really thought I was going to be a professional tennis player. At that time, it was, came sometimes a difficult period where it was difficult to travel around the country, and so I was playing piano. I had piano lessons and tennis lessons, and there came a stage where I had to choose one activity, one thing that I wanted to do, and my parents asked me what I would like to choose, and I chose tennis. So I'm really glad that I made that decision. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Were there ever days, though, where you questioned your decision because, presumably your friends would have been doing exactly what regular kids do?
To be honest, sometimes you wish you had just the freedom to do more things, and to, you cannot go to parties and stay up until 4 or 5 in the morning, and you really have to. I'm a professional athlete, and I really have to be dedicated to my sport, and I have to be responsible for my training. But our tennis career is very short, so you don't play until you're 50 years old. I will play, who knows, as long as I'm healthy, as long as I enjoy it. But more or less average is around 28, 29, 30 years old. So a couple more years to play and you're done, and then you can really enjoy it and do other things that you cannot do now.
When you did move to Florida, it was because the playing conditions were superior to those in Serbia. What was the move like for you? Was it difficult to settle into American life?
Yes, it was. I came to America when I was 12 and a half years old, and I didn't speak English. I was a very shy girl very introverted, and I felt like I was lost in space. It was my first time to go, very far to a very far place, and being away from my family, being away from my country, my friends, and being surrounded by by people I have never saw before in my life. And as a young girl, it was very difficult for me to accept, to be in that new environment. But I think it made me so much stronger, and I had to do everything by myself. I had to, keep learning and keep, going and really going after my goals. And it made me quite. I think I matured much faster than some of the girls my age, and made me much stronger as well.
When war broke out in Serbia, I guess you would have had to watch it all play out on the TV screen. What was that like for you, being so far away and looking at what was happening to your homeland?
Yes, it was very difficult. I was at the time, I think, 13 or 14 years old, and I was alone in America, and my whole family was in Serbia, and I was watching on TV, bombing, and I would call my mom, my dad, and they would tell me they lost electricity. You have to go in, how do you say those things that you go underneath?
Like in a bunker? Underground shelter?
Underground shelters, to be safe. But it was a very difficult period, and I don't really like to talk about it because it's the past.
A camera had to follow you and your every single move for a year.
Yes.
Didn't it get annoying after a while?